Okay, so this is the French countryside near Dijon. And this video is designed to show the effect of the lights flashing on top of these wind turbines. Wind turbines are fine, and I'm right next to one now, but you cannot hear them. You can't hear them at any distance at all. You may not be able to see the horizon because it's so dark, but you can basically, it is dark, it's a beautiful dark night, and I'm kind of camping out here, and everywhere I look around there are these little red lights twinkling. In the daytime, there are dozens of wind turbines, which I think are really beautiful. But here in the night time, these lights are on. The implication being that a light aircraft is going to fly at 200 feet at, 4 a.m. or whatever, and accidentally accidentally fly into one of these things, which is really crazy. I just pray that we don't have these in England. I just hope we never get these in the Cotswolds or somewhere, or the Scottish Highlands, or out over the Snowdonia. It would just be obscene. The whole place looks like I feel like we're in the middle of an oil rig. So I'm actually filming a road that, this isn't a great film. I'll just try and keep it still, but you can clearly see these damn things twinkling, and there's nothing more to be said about it, really. That is what they've done here in France, and I don't know why. There's another car there. I do not know why, because it looks absolutely appalling. The whole horizon is just flashing like some kind of cheap industrial zone, as if we're not in the middle of this outstandingly beautiful, peaceful place. Imagine if you lived here, or you bought a home here a few years ago, and then all of this kicks off. It's totally changed the landscape, and it's the red lights. It's just the red lights. That's the only real problem. I think something has to be considered. So I'm just zooming right in on this. Zoom in on this one. I'm below. Yeah, you can't see. It's just a red light twinkling, and it probably doesn't even look red on this film. If England ever goes this route, it's time to. I just can't believe the French, in all their usual common wisdom, haven't taken out their little rifles and just popped every one of these lights. Again, you can't see how bad it is on this film, but I'm astonished. It's the first time back in the French countryside in many years, and they have despoiled it. This is basically an embarrassment to Lady Liberty and everything that France is good about. This is just obscene. What is the purpose of these lights? Answer me in the comments. I'd be very curious to debate with you. Because if there is a sensible reason, then onshore wind turbines have to more or less be halted. Because if there's a sensible reason for this abomination, if there's a sensible reason for it, then it has to be done. And if the only reason is, a helicopter might bump into it, out in the middle of nowhere, that almost rings true. That almost rings as a genuine reason. I'm just filming a car passing here. There's a few of them. What if a helicopter has to get to a farmhouse, rescue a farmer's wife having a heart attack or something? And flies into one of these things. Good question. What happens then? I don't know. Maybe they can fly at 400 feet and then when they come in low, set off a gantry of bright lights all around them so they can see what's going on, or have them closely marked on their digital maps. There has to. I really hope there is a better way to do this than turning the countryside into a kind of industrial zone, which I know it is, but to have it look like an industrial zone is just double. It's just so bad. Anyway, this has probably been a very poor to see video because my camera is just my camera phone. But anyway, there you go. I do look forward to hear if anyone has any comments. Let me know, because we need to mobilise before this happens in England. That's the bottom line. We cannot let this happen to the countryside in England. All right, thanks. Bye.